All right, everyone, here we go. I asked myself this morning when I was pulling my offline readings, why am I here? I just asked the cards to give me one card. Just tell me why I'm going to pull a reading today. I do it most mornings, actually. I try not to, and sometimes I blow off the reading because it's the same old kind of message. The energy hasn't changed much, whatever. Well, I'm not blowing anything off today. I asked the universe for one card. It gave me the Empress at the bottom of the deck. And there's a couple of cards underneath it that kind of tell the story of it. So this is an all signs reading. It's very random, super random all signs reading. Almost an emergency energy update, if you will. Alert. It's straight up energy reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. I'll be running through the signs. The July readings are coming up, probably starting this weekend. On Sunday, we'll be doing the July readings up into early part of next week, so everybody's individual sign's going to get a reading. But these readings here, these all signs readings, this is tarot at its best. This is energy reading. It's what tarot is. It's not astrology. It's tarot. That said, the astrology pulls on the energy, and we take that into account. But I like readings like this, where I just ask the universe, give me a card, tell me why I might do a reading today. And it gives me the Empress. That said, it's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, especially for a reading like this, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And I mean that. That's it. I got the Empress here. Underneath the Empress, I said, obviously, I kind of felt it anyway, that your person is magnetically drawn. I mean, you're definitely dominating their thoughts, if you will. But this is a bit of their energy coming up, their Empress energy, and it has been coming up for quite a while. What's interesting is what's underneath it. There's two cards here to take a look at, okay? The two cards to take a look at are the Queen of Wands, who we know is Fakey McFakerman, usually, and the Magician, all right? With the Queen of Wands sandwiched here between the Empress and the Magician, all right, this is a strong attraction, much stronger than as their feminine energy comes up. We have both within us, right? The idea is to balance them out, your masculine and feminine. As their feminine energy comes up, the attraction for you grows, all right? Not just the desire to come toward, but it's getting to a point now where they can't do anything. If they're doing the dishes, they're thinking about you. They see you in a dish, kind of a thing like that. The Magician here is what's interesting. It's a bit of an energy of, I've been talking about the energy around your person is changing. They can't keep living how they've been living, all that stuff. The problem with your person is they're a bit stubborn. They can be. It's there. They're an overthinker for sure. And afraid to be vulnerable. They're the king or queen of the cover story, right? The Queen of Wands here, Fakey McFakerman. But the lesson we often learn, and you guys will learn it too if you don't take my advice and roll with the energy that's changing around you. When we don't change with the energy around us, we get kind of spanked for it a little bit. Or we start getting, as is the case here, more and more signs showing up that we need to change. Okay, and that can play out in a lot of different ways. If you don't quit drinking, then the universe will send you signs, right? It'll give you pains and things along those lines. Well, your person's not having that. This is more of a love situation, of course. They're rationalizing almost the way an addict rationalizes taking a hit. Right? The brain will convince them of anything. Oh, it's all right. Just one more. That kind of thing. They're trying to figure out a way where they can alleviate these thoughts, these feelings, and all of that, and still not have to change with the energy. See, the Magician is the number one card in the major arcana. It's very early. It comes right after the Fool. And he's kind of a beginner. And the Magician lacks a lot of wisdom. Your person is showing a lack of wisdom here, all right? The wisdom is there, they're just sort of ignoring it. And they think they could just sort of trick their way out of this. And I find that very interesting, because the universe is clear by giving me the Empress on top that they can't do that. The energy around them is changing, the energy within them is changing, is what this is saying, and the attraction for you is growing. And they can try all the tricks they want. They could try to distract themselves. They could try to come in and maybe just sort of half-ass come in come in as the trickster a little bit. It's not going to work. There's no smoke and mirrors here. It's a real connection. That said, this is why we're here. This is your energy, them being attracted to you, but it's also this energy coming up within them. And you're already reflecting in this energy. That's why that's important to know. Because like energy attracts like energy. As their Empress energy comes up, they get more and more attracted to you, but also physically attracted. Like, they're into you, they want to bang you, kind of a thing. But even more so, you're attracting energy. The energy that's magnetic about the Empress also grows. So the urge to come toward the divine feminine is quite strong. It's beyond compelled at this point. But your person's still trying to trick it. Still trying to think they can find some kind of way around it. It's probably because they don't understand it. We see it a lot in the extended readings. This is a person who thought they knew what love was, and they didn't. They got it wrong. All right, now they're getting a taste of the real deal, and the same old tricks, same old song and dance doesn't work. Normally they could just, get rid of somebody. Not this time. It's not working, and it's not working on a high level. Let's see what the universe has to say. We're going to do a little bit of a unique reading here. I'm going to do one of my offline readings for you here online. Okay? It's a very powerful reading. It's basically 3 pyramids. So we're dealing with the number 3. Everything is in sets of 3. So there's three separate pyramids, and then 1 clarifier on top of each when we clarify, for a total of 12. So we're still dealing with the number 3 all the way through. 3 is a very powerful number in the universe. And I'm going to do the usual cut positions, and I'm going to do the usual overall energy. And basically this first pile here is going to be what the hell's going on, right? What's going on with this energy? Right here is going to be what your person's doing about it, how they're behaving in that energy. And right here, this third pile of 3 is going to be future influence, the final outcome of it all. All right? So we're going to see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck here. Normally, this would be offline, but I'm going to do it online. It's a very powerful reading. It's one you can do for yourself. Maybe you'll learn a new reading here. It is. It's very powerful. It deals with the number 3. Anything it does is super powerful shit. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck here and let's see where we go. All right, this first card out is Before the Cut. So why the fuck are we here? What's going on? Knight of Swords. While your person's trying to distract themselves away from you, try to figure out some way to come in. The reason that that they're not just trying to ignore you, that they're trying to figure out a way to come towards you, is because of the Knight of Swords. It's because they've got something they need to say. They need to. It's their karmic debt to get this off their chest. Either how they feel about you, tell you they lied about something, whatever it is. That cover story that the Queen of Wands has been telling, right? Whatever it is in your situation, it's going to vary for all of you. I have a happy marriage. I have a happy life. I'm not interested in you. We're not soulmates. Whatever it is. My career. Oh my God, your fucking career. Yeah, whoopee. Whatever it is, they need to come in and confess that it was bullshit. And the universe is not letting up on them. It is not letting up on them at all. Every time they turn their head, the universe puts a new tool on that damn magician's table. Enough of it piles up. There's an urge beyond compelled to come towards you. I think these July readings I'm going to pull in the next few days are going to be well worth paying attention to, especially the overview reading, which will probably be on Sunday. I would pay close attention to that. This is, and that reading will pick up at the end of June. Right now these are the energies. This is almost a precursor to the July readings. This is something the universe wanted us to know. All right, there would not have been a reading today if I got some stupid 7 of Cups or something at the bottom of that deck. Just the fact that it was the Empress is why I'm here. And look, the Knight of Cups. They are coming towards you. They are, again, it's this energy of beyond compelled. They're just trying to figure out, like this Knight of Cups here, right? He stopped at the water. The water is emotion. He stopped here. It's like they know how they feel. They're holding the cup. They're just trying to figure out a way to get through the water where they don't get wet. Or maybe just the bottom of the hooves get wet or something like that. That's the part that bothers me. That's the part that's backfiring on them. Because the more they do that, the more the universe throws you in their face. I mean, it's unreal. All right, let's give the deck a final shuffle. Let's pull ourselves a triple pyramid here. Let's see what we got. Ah, man, it's just unreal. That Empress energy is strong, and it's coming up inside them, which is making the attraction even stronger. That's why that Queen of Wands was there. It's something else. But I wish that Magician wasn't there. I wish that was an Eight of Wands or even a Tower or something like that. Or a Fool, you know? But the Magician, it's just, you know, just cross the damn water, right? Just go ahead. Let's give the deck a final shuffle here. Give me a reading, universe. We're going to do a triple pyramid. It knows what I mean by that. It knows the reading I'm going to do. Let's see where we go. Our overall energy, bottom of the deck. Of course, right? Of course. Just remember that. Of course. Y'all should say it right the minute I show it to you. You know what it is. It's the King of Wands. It's the Burger King. Gotta have it their way. It's exactly what I described about the Magician card and their reaction to it. Coming up within them, and this is my laughing king in this deck. I don't know if you can see it, but he's laughing on the throne there. You got everything, right? You're all right. You're good. He's a bullshit artist. The King of Bullshit. That's what it is. It's someone who, yeah, gotta have it their way, the Burger King, sure, yeah. But it's that, it ties to that Magician energy. It ties to that energy of somebody who can't believe that this is happening, right? Usually they can just cast someone off. If your person's married, let's say, for example, right? They may meet a lot of people that they'd like to bang, but they either blow it, maybe they bang them in a motel, they might be a cheater, I don't know. But let's say they're not. Let's say they don't do that. They just, you know, they go home, they spank bank it, and then they just brush that person off. Nothing ever happens. That person's gone within a few days. They don't even think about him anymore. With you, it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and they don't believe it's true. There's something about it that they're trying to convince themselves isn't true, and the more they do that, the stronger it gets. So let them keep doing that. Good luck with that. It's that age-old question in the soulmate connection of this kind of magnitude. You know, any soulmate connection really, but especially a deep soul twin flame connection. There's always that question that the non-runner should ask the runner, which is, so why do I matter then? Right? Why do I matter? Right? You can ask yourself about them. Why do they matter? And that's where you get your lessons from when you answer that question. They need that question posed to them, right? If it's no big deal, if it's not true, if it's just something, it's just this, it's just that, then why the fuck does the DF matter? Huh? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's strong fucking energy, and it's reliable. There's old reliable. It's been coming up a lot lately. The Knight of Pentacles crossing this King of Wands here. They could run, but they can't hide. You do matter, and that's the problem. You do matter. You matter a lot. This is reliable energy. He stopped at the water too. And they're holding on for dear life to that pentacle, like I always tell you. But the energy that's been coming off of the Knight of Pentacles lately in these readings, and I've said it many times, is old reliable. It's a reliable energy. You can depend on this Knight to get there. The energy, they can... all this bullshit, all this magician crap, all this whatever, this cover story, this can't be real, this, you know, it all boils down to what I just said, and this card backs it up. Why do you matter then? Right? If it's no big deal, ha ha ha, my laughing king, I'm fine, everything's great on my side, then why the hell does the DF matter? Right? It's like we talked about in that song from November. Remember the song from November, Helplessly Hoping? Those of you that have been around a while, that last line, someone who lingers, saying that they're lost, choking on hello. We still got that going, but hello is coming sooner rather than later. I can tell you that, because he's reached the edge. He's reached the edge of the water right there. And we saw that Knight of Cups after the cut. All right, so that's our overall energy. Let's pull ourselves a few pyramids here. You ready? Our reading's on the flip. This first pyramid is... what the fuck's going on? Okay? What is this? General energy around everything here. Now, it's basic, you know. Let's just see where we're at. We'll get a baseline energy. The Fool. What did I just say? First card out is the fucking Fool. I said I wish that magician was a fool, didn't I? Didn't I say that? Rewind, I did. There it is. Come out right there. First card on the table. I'm pulling on the pre-shuffle, basically. I'm pulling on, this is my what the fuck's going on position, right? What is this energy? It's beyond compelled to come towards you. The answer for your divine masculine of why do I matter? Why does the DF matter? Is because, right? It's one of those things where if somebody asked me that in person, I would say something sarcastic, something kind of cheeky, like, I don't suppose because would be a good enough answer for you. Because the answer is really long and vast. But when you boil it down to its least common denominator, the divine feminine matters. Because. And that's all this motherfucker needs to figure out. It doesn't matter why the divine feminine matters. What matters is they can't think about anything else. And right here, this is the Fool. This is, we're on a new level. We're way past judgment here. We're way past the world. We're here. It's time to jump off the cliff. That like energy attracts like energy. It's pulling. It's strong. I would not be here doing this reading if it wasn't. I asked the universe for one fucking card. Just give me one card to give me a reason to do a reading today. And it pulled that Empress, and there was so much coming off of it. I didn't even look what was under it at first. What else? Four of Swords. Standing there. The Four of Swords is an interesting energy. It's one of those cards like the Seven of Wands that has a few different meanings. It can mean healing. Right, it can mean the brain needs a rest, shutting the brain down and letting the energy flow from the 5D, letting the soul sort of wake the fuck up a little bit. It can also mean stagnation, or nothing happening, which is kind of what it means here. It's this Fool. If you look at the picture of it, he like frozen. He was right there on the edge and then stops. All right, so it's a stopped energy. And for reasons I've already explained. So what's happening right now is somebody is going against what the universe wants. Somebody is going against what the universe wants. And they're doing nothing. When in reality, the energy is there for that. Okay, what else? Queen of Swords. It's time for action. The Four of Swords is here because it's time for action and somebody's not taking it. So it's exactly what I said in the pre-shuffle. The universe is kicking up the volume. It's kicking up the volume. Think of yourself, you as a song, playing through a stereo at a party, right? You're a song. How about that? And volume's been on, let's say the volume knob goes up to 10. It's been on 4. Right? The universe is cranking the son of a bitch to 11. Right? We're going Spinal Tap with this. It's going to 11. It is unreal. This is truth right here. They know. They know why you matter. They're just not looking at it. Okay, so what are they likely to do? That's the next pyramid. What are they likely to move these over? I usually don't have to consider the camera when I pull this reading. Okay, we're going to clarify each pyramid, so it's cool. Don't worry about it. All right, I'm going to shuffle for what are they going to do? All right, each pyramid gets a shuffle. So let's see where we go. So, what are they going to do? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. I love it when we find out. I love finding out. This is all, now there is an affecting energy at the bottom of the deck, of course. We already know that this affecting energy is the Burger King, right? Because that was the overall energy, and I didn't reshuffle for that. So, the overall energy of this little pyramid is the King of Wands. And for everything I've told you about it. In fact, these 3 cards backed up what I told you about it. The Four of Swords, the action needs to be taken. Somebody here needs to grow a pair and take it. The energy is there for the beginning. We're already past judgment. We're past the world. Everything's here. The volume's being turned up. Now, the overall energy on top of the next pyramid is the Five of Cups, right? Regret and sadness. It's one of the cards that makes things happen in these soulmate cycles. I told you. It doesn't matter why the DF matters. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that they do. If you start, that's where your person's going wrong. They're overthinking. They're sitting here in Four Swords. They're doing nothing because they're overthinking. Overthinking, thinking this, well, this, and I could come in this way, and I could do that, and I could do this. No. The universe is saying it plain and clear here with the Fool card. The Fool represents the new journeys in life. We move up a level and we start anew. The Fool requires a leap of faith. Love is a leap of faith. You'd have to be shit stupid to fall in love with somebody. Are you crazy? I'm going to put my heart on the line, and I'm going to risk being hurt for years and have me ruin my whole life for no, you'd have to be nuts. You just do it. Why? Because is the fucking answer. The least common denominator. Boil it down, the answer is because. That's it. I know it's not an answer. The answer, but if you think about anything beyond because, you get stagnation. And that's your person's problem. Right? They haven't figured it out yet. Why? Because they're the magician. And the magician is a beginner. He's a novice. He might have the skills, right? Some readers read the magician as he's got all the skills he needs, or all the tools he needs. Yeah, fine. I got an 11-year-old nephew. I could give him my tools for my car. He'd have all the tools he needs, right? Go out back, pop the hood. He don't know what the fuck's under there. He's got all the tools he needs, but I wouldn't let him put a wrench to a goddamn engine. He doesn't know what the hell anything is. That's the magician. That's your person. So they need to stop overthinking and just stick with the answer of because. You matter because. That's it. That's good enough. It has to be good enough in love. And you could take that advice forward with you for future relationships. All that matters is that somebody matters. That's it. You overthink it, that's what you get into trouble. So let's pull this pyramid, which is overshadowed by this. My sad little titty girl, right? Oh, poor little thing. Oh. Boom. Huh? Come on. Why am I your second favorite energy reader? So what are they going to do? They got no fucking choice. They got no fucking choice, motherfuckers. All right? They don't. This is Knight of Cups. It is what it is. I mean, yeah. They already feel everything. They can run, but they can't hide. The energy is forcing them. This is beyond compelled. This is like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Even if my feet get wet. They're trying to find a way where their feet don't get wet, and it's just the horse. It's an easy way for me to phrase the energy. Eventually they just do it, because this didn't come out here. This came out here. And we already talked about this Knight of Cups anyway. Star. It's all destiny. The energy is here. Okay, I'm going to tell you a few things about this star card. And it's something I told you in a recent reading when we got the star card. Your person trying to manifest their way out of their life, which they hate, by the way, for a long time. They've been unhappy for a long time. Every time I take a picture of your person with my camera, this is what I get. All right? Just once, I'd like to see them with a shirt on, smiling. But nope. It's titties out, sad, crying tears. Jesus. They've been trying to manifest their way out of their life for a long time. And then the universe, they keep rejecting it. And the universe got fed up and sent them the big star. Why is that important to this? It's why this Knight of Cups is here. It's because the energy is here. It's on top of them and it's growing. It's growing. It's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay? That, and I think they're picturing you naked a lot. I believe they're picturing you naked a lot. I applaud you on your grooming, by the way. Very nice. All right, let's go. It's tough when you can't find anything. All right, the star. Why is it here? The Four of Cups. See? Four of Cups. Why am I your second favorite energy? I just complimented your grooming. For God's sake. I'm nice. Fuck. Four of Cups. Disappointment. Right? Every time they reject, this person is trying to manifest their way out of their shit life for a long time. The universe sent you as a powerful gift, thinking that there's no way they could resist this. This is their divine counterpart. And the son of a bitch blew it off. Look at this. He loves blondes. Look at her. She's perfect. Fuck. Yet he's looking at frogs. They blew you off too. And the energy keeps growing. It doesn't matter. The universe sent this to them because it knows they have no choice but to go for this. You do matter. Why? The answer is vast. The answer of why the divine feminine matters to the divine masculine, since I'm pulling on the incoming energy here, would be a 1,000-page book. At the end of the day, it's just because. And the truth of the matter is, this person has been rejecting and rejecting and rejecting. The more they reject this connection, we'll just talk about your connection, never mind the other stuff over the years that they've rejected. You're the big star. The more they reject this, the stronger it gets. The more disappointed they get. All right? We'll see what happens when the future influence pyramid, which is up next. And I'll tell you what, after these messages. I always hope that works. Anyway, here we go. So, future influence, final outcome. Okay, that's what they're going to do to answer the question of what this pyramid is and what they're going to do. The disappointment and the sadness. Remember the little teddy girl on the back, the sadness? The sadness and disappointment bring them right to you. The energy is there. They can't ignore it. It cannot be ignored. All right? She's not going to let herself be ignored. She's just going to start stripping off right there. That'll get his attention. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter. With the Knight of Cups as the base energy here, the answer is they end up, at the end, spoiler alert, they end up coming in. Now, this is the final outcome, though. Here's the thing. This can go either way. Because I might get a pull on their inner workings, or I might get, like their soul, or I might get a pull on actually what you can expect. I don't know yet. It depends. So let's go. What's the future influence here? Universe, give me a little pyramid on that. All right. And then we'll throw one clarifier card for each pyramid. All right, after that. It's a pretty powerful reading. Future influence here is the High Priestess as the overall energy, the bottom card of the 3 that I'm about to pull. I need to see what's crossing this. I don't normally do this, but yeah, see, the Knight of Wands. This is secrets. It's almost like moon energy in a way. It's a bit of secrets revealed. This High Priestess I see with the eyes open. This person, because as their divine feminine energy kicks up, right, their own inner empress kicks up, and which is making you more and more attract to each other, because like energy attracts like energy, and your empress energy is already high, and that's been the problem, that theirs has been low. Anyway, as the energy within them comes up, it's harder and harder for them to carpet sweep this. It's harder and harder for them to deny it. So we get the Knight of Wands crossing this here. Okay? I think they come in, but they come in a little bit on their own terms. It might be confusing a little bit. That's been coming up in the readings a lot. Let's see what's on top here, okay? 8 swords. Yeah, what did I just say? It might be confusing. This is sometimes fear, but it's also confusion, right? It's overthinking. What did I say about overthinking? Wasn't I just talking about it? Yeah, overthinking. All that matters is the DF matters because. And that's all they need to think about. The problem is this person's running all sorts of shit through their head. All kinds of crap that doesn't mean anything. What's on top of this? So you might be a little confused when they come in. I see this more as your angle. Don't allow yourself to get in 8 swords. You're getting information from me and people like me so that you know what's going on. All right? I wish I had the words to describe. I mean, I think I've done it. I think I've described it to you. But there's just this stubborn person on the other side that will not admit that there's something here. Just this King of Wands energy will not admit that there's something very special here. And the moment they do, it's like they crack. You know, all they have to do is acknowledge it, is what the universe is saying. That's it. And then it all flows up. Basically, the High Priestess is like the chick at the party puking in the corner. It all comes up the minute they acknowledge it. Everything they've been keeping down or trying to keep down, right, all comes up. And you're going to be there to hold the High Priestess's hair. How about that? Well, that's a great party, isn't it? Future influence here is a lot of overthinking. A lot of confusion as they show up. Confusion, 7 of Cups, in case you didn't believe me about the 8 of Swords. That means fear. No, it means overthinking, which can lead to what? Confusion. And there, I pulled the Seven of Cups. How about that? Second favorite energy reader, my ass. Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion is the future influence here. This is you. Okay? They're showing up for most of you. I can't predict free will. You know that. But I think when they do show up, it's fucking confusing. Because it's like, look, here it is in a picture. Here you are. They already seen you naked. So they know you're hot, right? And well-groomed. I do want to point that out again. But it's like this picture here. You know, she showed up. And you're her in this little metaphor, if you will. And she confused because he's not paying attention. Right? She's like, I showed you my whole body. Look. And look how well, you even complimented me on how well-groomed I was. And now we're here. We're alone. And you're not interested. They show up disinterested is what the universe is trying to say. And I see it here. Right? They show up, the star. Let's take the cards by the cards. The way the surface energy reflection. They show up, something that's been long manifested, waiting for it a long time, shows up. We know that because the star is on top of the Knight of Cups. Right? This means the Knight of Cups shows up. It's destiny. You're supposed to do this. But they show up like this. And you're like, what the fuck? What the hell? I don't know. I think they need to have their head checked because you do look fantastic. All right. So there's confusion in your future. Ooh, I feel like one of those mystics on TV. There's confusion in your future. Right? Well, there is. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Temperance. Because of communication. Because energy does balance here. What the universe is saying is all it's going to take to balance energy here is them showing up. Okay? If you're confused, that's on you. You shouldn't be confused. I already warned you. I pulled you aside before you went to meet this fool at this pond or brook or whatever it is. And I said, I told you everything that was going to happen and everything that's going on with them. So if she confused, she just having a blonde moment. Or something like that. I don't know. Blame it on blonde hair. I have no idea. All right? I don't feel that way. I know plenty of smart blondes. But this one here, she confused. That's on her. There's no reason to be confused. I've told you, this person is overthinking why you matter. And so this connection must not be true. It can't be real because, this, and this. And the answer of why you matter is simply just because. That's it. Because. You're here to learn things. And this Temperance card also tells me, because this is you here that's mostly confused. I mean, yeah, they're showing up confused, obviously. But this is you here confused. You're going to have some options. Take the angel route, not the devil route, is what the universe is trying to say. There's only one clear choice on the Seven of Cups. That choice, I will tell you, in a connection like this, is to show them that you just matter. You do that with angel energy. What's angel energy in this case? Hit them with cups. Hit them with cups. Chuck some cups at them. Right? Like this girl right here, I would tell her, there's 3 cups there. Go ahead and grab them and just chuck them at his head. Keep chucking them at his head till his pants fall off. That's what you do. If you beat them with devil energy, that would be, this girl starting to swear at him. You fucker. You son of a bitch. That kind of thing. I didn't wear underwear for you. No. That's bad. That's just going to trigger them. What that's going to do is it's going to make them turn into this. Transform into this laughing king who doesn't care about anything because you don't matter. They could replace you. Even though they know they can't, it's a defense mechanism. And it will kick in. Okay? Now, let's take the Light Seer deck and let's pull one clarifier for each pile. So they're showing up. They have to. But your issue with them, the way to alleviate this, is to explain to them that there is no rhyme or reason why you matter. That's what they're trying to convince themselves of. They're trying to convince themselves that none of this is real. And, I must be crazy because, I've got this thing on my side. A lot of them are married or in other relationships. I could dig it. They've been in them a while. You make excuses to stay, that kind of thing. That's fine. But all they have to do, they don't even have to leave their person. Fine, stay. Just acknowledge your feelings. That balances the energy. And the only way you get balanced energy here, this is communication. They do show up, I believe it. The rainbow comes from you making the choice for them. You showing them, just hitting them in the head with cups. Show them that you do matter. You don't have to tell them why, just hit them with cups. Be nice, right? Be cool. I don't want to quote Roadhouse again, but it is Gone with the Wind from where I come from. Be nice until it's time not to be nice, right? And I think in this case, just always be nice. Just show them why you matter. Okay, let's clarify. Give me one card here. Tell me about the first pile. Tell me about this fool energy. God, I don't know how your person resists this shit. I have no fucking idea. 8 of Cups is our clarifying card there from the Light Seer deck. Over the fool and the not doing anything, and they need to do something, and the energy is compelling them to do something. The universe is saying whatever is going on their side, it's 8 broken cups. They're also watching you slip away, and that will cause action. At the end of the day, you getting further away will cause action, and that's true because their feminine energy is coming up. However, the universe is also saying it's a good idea for them to leave or walk away from whatever's on their side because they're sitting in 8 broken, jagged cups. And you know, if you drink out of jagged cups with sharp edges, you cut your lip and your face all open. And that's kind of what's going on there on their side. They're sitting in the thorns. They're sitting in the weeds. You know, put it like that. Their happiness lies in taking that leap of faith. All right? So that's the energy, which is good because that will compel them to do it. It's not going to go ahead and walk away. Go ahead and watch this reading and go, okay, you know what? I'm fucking done. That's fine. Put that energy out there. They'll come to you faster. All right? Just make sure you mean it. You can't trick the universe. The universe always knows the truth, right? That's why you have to be real. You have to be honest. You can't be fakey McFakerman because the universe knows the truth. Hell, even the Bible will tell you that. So let's see where we go here. Let's take a look at this. So it looks like this person needs to do all this. Whether they do it or not, you know, I think they do. It looks like they do. It looks like they come right toward happiness wins here in the end, and they take the leap of faith. Although it's confusing in part because they come in a little swordsy. Queen of Swords a little bit detached. Well, duh, I just showed, he looked pretty detached to me, right? He should not be. She is hot, I'm telling you. Okay, all right. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. All right, let's go. Give me the, clarify the Knight of Cups here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. All right, yeah. The World. The most powerful card in the Major Arcana is right there. It's the clarifying card. Underneath it, just for fun, is the 9 of Cups. All right? The 9 of Cups. I pulled from the bottom on this one because that's what my intuition told me to do. If you want, I'll pull from the top just for fun. Yeah, 10 swords. 10 swords at the top, World at the bottom. So the World is crossing 10 swords. They have to come towards you. You're okay, we'll quote Back to the Future again. Good old Crispin Glover, right? George McFly. You're their density, Lorraine. Right? You are. You're their fucking density. All right? Their destiny, if you will. They are. Whatever. They have to come towards you. A cycle has ended on their side. Again, it's this energy of they can't keep living the way they've been living in the new energy. And when you do, when you try to live the old way in new surrounding energy, you get spanked for it. The universe spanks you. In this case, they're getting spanked with sadness. They're getting spanked with not being able to get rid of you, with their feminine energy coming up, with the Empress energy growing, with you actually growing more because of their behavior on the DF side, which is in turn is increasing the energy even more. I mean, look, the bottom line is you don't find this kind of grooming every day. You don't. You don't. All right? This person's being crazy here. Being absolutely crazy. Let's clarify the final outcome here. Let's take a look. Future influence. Let's clarify all this confusion. And again, your best bet to balance this confusion is to make the choice for them. Whatever you decide to do not allow this person to walk away from you after a conversation with the power to make a decision. Because I promise you, they won't. All right? It'll linger on forever. You decide. Make damn sure you do that. It's up to the divine feminine to balance the energy. The good news is, if you play your cards right, if you play with the energy is angel energy. All right, try not to swear at them too much. Hit them with cups. Now, give me clarify. What's this Eight of Swords energy about here? Let's take a look. Yeah, Page of Cups. That's about what I expected. Page of Cups crossed by the Six of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so it's crossed by a Six of Cups. I'll take that out. It is most of the confusion is exactly the analogy that I already gave you. Okay, she already let him see her naked. Now they're here alone in a place she thought they were going to bang. He doesn't seem interested, and now she's getting paranoid. Oh, maybe he didn't like what he saw. I don't know. Maybe I'm not that hot. Oh God. Oh God. Right? Yeah. Well, hold on. Chill out. You're fine. It's them, not you. And that's the confusion that's here. They show up a little pagey. Right? This is a powerful connection. It's Six of Cups. This is what this is representing. Someone from the past. Someone you've been tied to for more past lives than I can fucking count. You may have even had a golden retriever way back when. Shows up as a little pagey in a Star Trek uniform. What the hell? Now, they do show up, but it's confusing to you. Don't be confused. All right? Don't have this girl's blonde moment and get confused. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you what's going to happen. So you maintain control. You operate from a point of angel energy, and you'll be just fine. Okay? Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you here. I don't know if I'm going to extend this one or not. I'm curious to. I don't know if anybody will watch it. I would, but I'm curious here because I mean what I say. When I give these analogies, I just describe energy the way I can. I just read energy like me. Okay? It is what it is. Well, why the fuck isn't he interested? What the fuck is wrong with this person? That, honest to God. I don't know. We may need to extend it. I may just extend it for me. I have no idea. But I suppose if anybody wants to see it, I can make it public. I would. I think we can find out some interesting things here. Because if you watch this reading from start to finish, you've got somebody here who's just can't figure out why you matter. And the problem is they're trying to figure out why you matter. It's about a leap of faith. Yet they know what they want to do. Yet they show up in a little bit of confusing manner. They're feeling the connection on a high level, yet they show up as a page, which is confusing at this stage in all of this. Because their action is that of a Knight of Cups. For some of you, they need to walk away from something first. Or someone first. I don't know. Let's see what the universe has to say here. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell everyone before I decide if I'm going to pull some wicked voodoo or not? What I'll probably do is pull some side readings offline. And if I think we need to extend it, I will. Just because this is... only because I can't believe it. I can't believe that this person is just at this point still. I can't... And if you're new to the cycle, fine, but still, it's hard to understand because there's very strong feelings here on both sides. I can feel that. Right? They feel take it for what it's worth to you. I think it might be because the DF has gotten annoyed over time, but take it for what it's worth. But it appears to me that when I split the energies, and I feel this when I do it for like a twin flame journey, I'll split the energy from polarity. I'll do one side divine feminine and one side divine masculine. The divine masculine, which makes up most of the runners, not all, most of the runners in this cycle, actually have stronger feelings than the divine feminine does. So they have stronger feelings for the divine feminine than the divine feminine has for them. It's not equal. Yet the way they present, it's the other way around, right? They show up as a page. Which is why you're confused, because you're like, well, Steve said they have stronger feelings. And they show up in a Star Trek uniform and a little child. Well, yeah, afraid to bone, afraid to bang. Yeah, afraid to bang. If this were a song I was writing, it would be Afraid to Bang. That's kind of what it would be. Because they're scared of those feelings, which implies that these 8 broken cups they need to walk away from on their side, those feelings are not there. Or what they thought was love wasn't. Maybe they thought they had feelings for that person, but they got it wrong. They got love all wrong, that's clear. But the feelings are actually stronger on the DM side. I don't know that it started out that way. So I can't say you both feel the same way about each other. You both do, but theirs are actually stronger. And I think it's because the DF has gotten annoyed. Because this person should have come in a long time ago. Should have told you how they felt a long time ago. We should be well past this by now. But we're not. Something's got a hold on them, on their side, because we keep getting 8 of Cups a lot. Something's got a hold on them. It takes a lot of bravery to walk away from 8 Cups, but it shouldn't take this much. All right? They shouldn't be this afraid of you. I mean, I know you're well groomed and all, but I mean, that's hot. Just go for it. It'll be all right. You know. She'll just pick on you to her friends later, not in front of you. It's fine. You'll never know. Okay, three cards. Here we go. What else the universe won't tell you? I've been shuffling the whole time. Yeah, look. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is where she's walking toward. We always pull from the bottom when we talk to the universe here. 9 Cups is where she's going. The universe is pushing them towards this. This will be good for your person, for you two to get together, even if it's just acknowledging that you do matter, and the answer is just because, and they come in and you just have closure. That alone would balance the energy. The end result, all the universe is trying to do is balance the energy. And the end result of that would be you see that maybe this isn't the person for you. But I believe that there's a good, and I've said this before, in spite of the fact that this particular cycle, the runners are really running, and there's a lot of pain on the DF side. Despite that, there's the greatest chance for long term. These connections are so powerful. And when the DM feels it's stronger, that makes it even more likely it goes long term. Because usually it's the DM that strays or, you know, meets someone at work banging their secretary or something like that. It's that kind of energy. All right, let's see what else. 9 Cups, Ace Cups, 6 Cups, 4 of Wands crossing the Ace of Cups. You see what I'm saying? The universe is backing me up. Sometimes when I talk, it backs me up. And sometimes it throws egg in my face. Today it's backing me up. What the hell is going on here? This 6 of Cups ties to this 6 of Cups. Yet they show up as a page. Yet they leave as a knight. They come towards you as a knight and show up as a page as depicted in this picture. Right? They look at you here, spying on you. I gotta hit that. I gotta fucking hit that shit. Right? And then when they get the chance, it's the little page in the Star Trek uniform who wants to look at frogs. Okay? This powerful connection, this 6 of Cups that's crossing that, showed up right here. 4 of Wands crossing the Ace of Cups, holding back something that they know would be awesome for them. Also tells me whatever's on their side is toxic. Look at that. The devil's right there. I was just about to say it. I thought I'd look at what was under that. It's the devil right here. Toxic. Crossing the 4 of Wands. That what the 4 of Wands on their side, the marriage, the stability, whatever it is toxic. They know. In this Witch's Tarot, you could see the angel is lighting up the devil. Right? Making them look at it. Your connection's making them look at it. Yeah, so why the fuck are we still in this? Why is this still my picture of you? Oh, take our picture when we come together. Okay, here's the fucking picture. Why? Why? You're the 9 of Cups. It all lives, believe it or not, in this 8 of Cups. The most important card I threw on the whole table. Something about these 8 broken cups. And so I'm probably going to pull an extended. I'll pull some offline readings and make sure if there's a link, if there's a link for an extended in the description, go ahead and check it out if you want to. I have to know here because this is crazy. Who could not bang that? Who? What? Are you serious? Male or female? Okay, doesn't matter. All right? If you're a dude and you're offended that I keep saying that's you, fine, just put a dong on her. Just go ahead and put a dick chakra on there. It's fine. It's no big deal. Whatever. I'll draw it in for you. I'll put my thumb there. You know? Okay, there. Okay? Dangling down. There you go. Either way, it doesn't make sense. The whole reading, I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense why this is the end picture. It has a lot to do with this 8 Cups here, because of this 9 Cups here, because this 9 Cups is what the universe is driving them toward. This is the power of the connection. They are returning, but they're returning in a very confusing way. for reasons that live in these 8 broken cups. So if there's a link for an extended, go ahead and click it if you want it. It's there for you. This is definitely a lead-in to what you can expect for July. It's not July, it's right now. It is current energy, but I would say this is sort of, think of it as the trailer preview at the movie theater for a movie you'd like to see. I think the July readings are going to be something you'd like to see. That's it. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. These compelled readings, these out of nowhere random shit are always very powerful. They're always very important. They always mean something. So let's find out what these 8 broken cups are about. And what the fuck is this? I may leave these cards, not all these, just these, out for the extended, along with this King of Wands. Just because I need this energy on the table, because it's very strange. What they've got on their side is toxic, and they're making your connection toxic. Your connection by holding back. But the thing is, they can't hold back. I've got flowing water on 2 cards here. All right? And you know what happens when you eat a lot of fruit, right? You always have to take a piss. It's full of water and sugar. Right? And I've got that here. There's love that can't be held onto. The answer to why you matter is simply because if they can just get to that point, it's fine. I think someone else or something else might have their ear, all right, or have a hold of some kind. Doesn't have to be a marriage. It doesn't have to be anything like that. I don't know. We'll just see. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck, everyone.